Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What the Rich Teach Their Kids About Money That the Poor and Middle Class Do Not, by Robert Kiyosaki. Key point 1. Why do we find ourselves continually falling for the rat race? Similar to various aspects of life, our career choices often revolve around pleasing others, primarily our parents. Yet, amidst this pursuit, we may lose sight of our personal aspirations. In the contemporary landscape, many individuals willingly entrap themselves in a relentless competition against their own capabilities. The essence of the rat race lies in relentlessly engaging in strenuous and often superfluous labor to make ends meet. Despite putting in exhaustive effort, a significant portion of one's earnings is claimed by employers, the government, and utility bills, leaving little or nothing for savings. This perpetual quest becomes an endless struggle where hard work is dedicated to catching up with bills and taxes. Unfortunately, many individuals acknowledge their participation in the rat race with disdain, but persist out of fear of potential repercussions from their social circles, compelling them to continue racing. Conventional wisdom often dictates, go to school, study hard, secure a good job, and all will be well. However, this advice primarily reflects the perspectives of the poor and the middle class regarding financial security, not those of the wealthy. The truth is, a good education and high grades no longer guarantee a life free from financial struggles. Financial education holds significant power, and true empowerment lies in understanding and managing money effectively. Merely pursuing higher education, excelling academically, and obtaining a white-collar job does not guarantee financial growth. It is crucial to recognize that despite diligent efforts, the benefits of one's endeavors may not directly translate into personal prosperity. While it is possible to achieve success one day and lose it the next, acquiring financial literacy provides the tools to take control of money and commence the journey toward building wealth from scratch. Despite societal norms advocating the conventional path of going to school, a substantial percentage of individuals who follow this advice may avoid poverty but seldom achieve true wealth. The fear of societal disapproval often acts as a deterrent, preventing individuals from breaking free from the rat race and embarking on the path to wealth creation. Robert Kiyosaki highlights a critical aspect by emphasizing that the rich accumulate wealth, the poor face perpetual financial challenges, and the middle class grapples with debt due to the lack of formal money education. This underscores the importance of incorporating financial education into our lives, asserting that the subject of money is best taught at home rather than solely relying on formal education. As a noteworthy insight, the adjectives broke and poor carry distinct connotations. Broke implies a temporary state, whereas poor suggests an enduring quality, emphasizing the significance of understanding the nuanced nature of financial struggles. Key point 2. Fear and greed drive us toward irrational decision-making. Many individuals find themselves in a constant state of anxiety regarding their financial well-being. The fear of mishandling bill payments, the dread of potential job loss, and the anxiety about not having sufficient funds for a fresh start loom over them. Admittedly, a significant number of us are apprehensive about falling short of the expectations set by our families or society. Conversely, there is the powerful influence of greed. For most individuals, there exists a threshold at which they find it challenging to resist the allure of a substantial loan, envisioning the security of a safe paycheck at the end of each month and the myriad possibilities it opens for purchases. These dual forces create a relentless cycle, trapping individuals in a routine of early mornings, rushed commutes to work, daily stress, and dedicated effort towards tasks that often lack personal fulfillment. Upon receiving their hard-earned paycheck at the end of the month, they are confronted with the reality of bills. Each passing second, day, month, and year becomes a part of an unending loop governed by a ceaseless interplay of fear and greed. The fear element typically manifests in the anxiety about job loss, while greed becomes evident when the anticipation of the paycheck becomes too enticing to delay. Consequently, individuals tend to save only enough for occasional vacations, momentarily escaping the perpetual and dissatisfying struggle. Even as money is earned, the insatiable nature of greed convinces them that it is never sufficient, compelling them to persist in the rat race. Recognizing one's entrapment in the rat race requires a shift in perspective, viewing one's life from a third-person standpoint. The rat race, though familiar and predictable, offers no relief from the lack of fulfillment. The daily rush to work, fueled by the fear of lateness and potential job loss, does not contribute to lasting happiness. As individuals succumb further to the rat race, their brains become conditioned to this perpetual pursuit of the unattainable. Despite excelling academically and securing a job that should theoretically bring financial growth, following the conventional path passed down by predecessors does not guarantee prosperity. Greed, while urging an elevation in living standards, fails to impart the essential knowledge for achieving financial growth. Emotion-driven decision-making, influenced by the fear of financial loss and the allure of immediate lifestyle enhancement, hinders individuals from building lasting wealth. Escaping the rat race necessitates acquiring financial knowledge. Understanding the distinction between assets and liabilities is crucial for making informed decisions about buying assets and breaking free from the cycle of fear and greed. Key point 3. Self-education is the key to achieving financial success. Possessing talent and a college degree alone is insufficient for wealth building, as evidenced by the abundance of individuals with great talents but limited financial prosperity. The pivotal factor that distinguishes the poor from the rich is financial education, encompassing areas such as investing, debt management, risk assessment, accounting, compound interest, and stocks. Regrettably, the current educational system and school curriculum lack a foundation in financial literacy. The growing trend of high schoolers maxing out credit cards underscores the consequences of omitting vital financial concepts such as investing, savings, debts, and compound interest from educational curricula. If financial literacy were formally incorporated into school subjects rather than being reliant on family wisdom, the pursuit of wealth would be perceived as an achievable goal rather than an elusive stroke of luck. The absence of financial literacy impacts individuals of all ages, affecting both the younger and older generations. Society has not adequately equipped us with financial knowledge, placing the responsibility on individuals to take charge of their own education. Commencing financial education is beneficial at any stage, but initiating it early is particularly advantageous. Investing in oneself with a primary focus on mental enrichment serves as a foundational step. Enrolling in seminars, finance classes, and voraciously reading relevant books contributes significantly to building financial acumen. Recognizing that human learning often thrives through example, securing a mentor becomes imperative. A mentor, preferably someone who has achieved the financial success one aspires to, can provide valuable guidance and insights. Actively seeking out such mentorship is a proactive step toward gaining practical knowledge. Becoming financially literate does not demand an abundance of free time. Leveraging one's current job to acquire essential skills is a practical approach. For instance, working in the sales department of a product company can help overcome timidity, providing specialized training and fostering skills that will prove beneficial in future entrepreneurial endeavors. The experience of cold calling strangers, for example, serves as a transformative opportunity to shed inhibitions and build confidence. Key point 4. Achieving wealth means to embrace risks and implement a different approach to alter your financial circumstances. Mastering the art of risk management represents a fundamental change that can lead to financial success. Individuals who have achieved financial prosperity are characterized by their adeptness at taking risks. Rather than fearing risks, they have honed the ability to navigate and leverage them to their advantage. Taking risks extends beyond merely storing money in a bank. It involves venturing into the realm of investments such as stocks and bonds. Although riskier than traditional bank savings, these investments yield quicker and more substantial returns. The capacity to venture into riskier financial avenues is a distinguishing trait of the wealthy. In contrast, those in the poor and middle class often adopt a risk-averse approach, clinging to their jobs out of fear of potential repercussions should they lose their regular paychecks. When the fear of loss dominates the thrill of potential gains, individuals tend to prioritize safety over undertaking significant investments. Expressions like, "I don't want to lose," become commonplace, despite the inevitability of setbacks on the path to success. Embracing the inevitability of occasional losses is integral to growth and learning in the pursuit of wealth. It signifies an opportunity to glean insights from new situations and evolve. To amass wealth, one must not merely be open to taking risks, but actively seek opportunities for growth. Remaining tethered to traditional employment throughout one's life often results in a struggle to make ends meet. True financial success requires a shift in mindset, where calculated risks become a pathway to prosperity rather than a source of apprehension. Key point 5. No one becomes rich overnight. Learn how to fuel your motivation. The road to financial prosperity is filled with challenges, and setbacks can easily dampen your spirits. For instance, the value of your invested stocks might experience a decline. It's vital to maintain commitment and motivation, especially during challenging times. To bolster your motivation, consider creating a list outlining your wants and don't wants. This list could include goals like, "I want to eliminate my debts within 3 years," and "I don't want to replicate my parents' financial situation." During adversity, referring to this list can serve as a powerful motivational tool. Contrary to conventional wisdom, spending money on yourself before settling bills can also enhance motivation. While it may seem counterintuitive, this approach helps you understand the precise amount needed monthly to achieve your goals. Working diligently for a paycheck and indulging in excessive spending out of greed represents misguided motivation. Instead, prioritize paying yourself first to create added pressure, compelling you to explore creative avenues for increasing income. This practice fosters financial discipline, a trait commonly found in financially successful individuals. Understanding the distinction between assets and liabilities is paramount in maximizing wealth. An asset generates income for you, whereas a liability incurs costs. It's crucial to recognize that a house, for example, is not an asset, as it comes with high property taxes and a lifelong mortgage without generating income. Key tips for wealth maximization include: the differentiating factor between the rich and the poor middle class is their focus on buying assets. Assets generate income over time and can be readily sold. Examples include bonds, mutual funds, businesses, and stocks. Investing in assets allows your money to work for you by passively generating income. The compound growth effect is achieved by reinvesting the income generated from assets into new ones. Regrettably, many individuals mistakenly categorize liabilities as assets. For instance, buying a house is often perceived as an asset, but in reality, it can be one of the most financially burdensome liabilities. Houses come with high property taxes, a lifelong mortgage, and do not inherently generate income. Understanding these principles is crucial to making informed decisions and optimizing your journey toward financial success. Key point 6. Your profession is not as significant in wealth creation as your business. Distinguishing between your profession and business is crucial. Your profession represents your daily job, covering expenses, groceries, and general living costs, while business investments contribute to asset growth. Relying solely on your profession is often insufficient for building wealth, as it typically addresses basic necessities. True wealth creation requires simultaneous involvement in a business while maintaining your job. Launching a business necessitates cash flow, personnel, and personal time investments. Consider the example of a chef whose cooking profession pays the bills but may not lead to substantial wealth in the long run. To augment their financial growth, they wisely invest in real estate and allocate any surplus income into acquiring income-generating assets. Similarly, a tire salesman channels their extra earnings into stock trading, illustrating how professions cover monthly bills while businesses contribute to wealth accumulation. It's essential to recognize that your job initially funds your business. Waiting to transition from your day job is prudent until your business exhibits sustainable growth. At this juncture, your primary income source shifts from your profession to your business, marking the attainment of financial independence. A comprehensive understanding of taxes is also pivotal. Wealthy individuals approach taxes differently from the poor and middle class, directing their corporate activities toward their assets. This strategic alignment enables them to hire professional accountants and lawyers, reducing tax liabilities and providing legal protection. In contrast, an employee pays taxes up front and lives on the remaining salary until the next paycheck, whereas a corporation allocates profits first and then settles taxes from the remainder. To optimize tax savings, educating yourself on the intricacies of the tax system is crucial. By learning how to minimize expenditures, you can effectively reduce the taxable portion, preserving a greater portion of your income. Key point 7. Despite acquiring financial literacy, various challenges may impede your journey to wealth. Learn effective strategies to overcome them. Fear. Robert Greene emphasizes that nearly all wealthy individuals have experienced financial losses, while many poor individuals have not encountered such setbacks. The key lesson is that attaining wealth involves embracing risks and minimizing the fear associated with them. Winners draw inspiration from failure, channeling it into increased effort, while losers succumb to defeat, leading to abandonment of their goals. Financial success often eludes those who play not to lose rather than playing to win. Cynicism. Doubts and uncertainties contribute to financial stagnation. While technically escaping the rat race is straightforward, cynicism paralyzes individuals, preventing them from seizing opportunities. Instead of adopting a constructive mindset like winners, cynics prefer criticism, which blinds them to potential avenues for improvement. Overcoming the fear of losing money is essential, as it often outweighs the joy of gaining it. Laziness. Ironically, staying excessively busy can be a form of laziness, serving as a means to evade confronting fears. Many individuals fill their schedules with numerous activities and errands, avoiding the necessary focus on their wealth, health, and personal relationships. Recognizing this reality is crucial to breaking free from the cycle of perpetual busyness. Bad habits. Success is not solely defined by education. It also encompasses the cultivation of positive habits. The wealthy consistently invest in self-improvement, building habits that align with their goals. Establish routines that contribute to personal growth, such as daily reading and regular exercise, prioritizing activities that matter most. Arrogance. Arrogant individuals often suffer financial setbacks due to ignorance. Humility is vital when pursuing success. Acknowledging that there is always more to learn fosters continuous growth. Adopting a humble attitude allows one to glean insights from every person and situation encountered. Shifting from the limiting mindset of, "I can't afford it," to the empowering question, "What do I need to do to afford it?" opens up possibilities, excitement, and dreams. In conclusion, there is a pressing need for our education system to incorporate financial literacy. However, the responsibility to cultivate financial understanding ultimately lies with individuals. Attaining wealth becomes more accessible when one adopts a mindset akin to that of the affluent and comprehends the workings of the financial realm. Investing in the development of one's mind is paramount, as the mind stands as our most crucial asset, facilitating the generation of substantial wealth. Various obstacles impede our journey to prosperity, with the scarcity of money not being the primary adversary. False notions and misconceptions about wealth accumulation, particularly the belief in ceaseless labor for others, prove more detrimental. Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between liabilities and assets, with assets generating income and liabilities requiring consistent investment. Familiarity with the taxation system and emulating large corporations in managing the earning-spending taxation cycle is equally crucial. To thrive in the pursuit of wealth, it is imperative to confront and overcome impediments such as fear, cynicism, laziness, arrogance, and bad habits. Implementing strategies like reducing liabilities, focusing on building asset columns, investing in real estate, connecting with successful individuals in desired fields, and continually educating oneself on financial matters are pivotal steps toward achieving financial independence. In essence, while money may come and go, a commitment to financial education empowers individuals to embark on the journey of wealth creation.